Hey, I'm Roma Bard. I'm an Austin-based designer, and today we're going to show you how to make a circle skirt. A lot of people are really intimidated by circle skirts, and that's because they have a lot to do with math, I think. And really, they're pretty easy. They're one of the things that I do most in my designs, and I have a math disability, so if I can do it, you can do it, and I'm going to show you how. For this project, you're going to need a couple of things. The first thing that you're going to need is your fabric. You're going to want it to be a knit, not a stretch, and you need about 2 yards. You'll also need some scissors, fusible interfacing, a spool of thread, a measuring tape, some tailor's chalk, some zipper, a pin cushion and pins, a sewing machine, and a desk. Because this project is sewing intensive, I would not recommend hand sewing. P.S. You're going to need an iron. So at this point, you will have wanted to fold your fabric in half and then iron that fold. After that, you're going to want to take your tape measurer and find the middle point of your fabric. Then take some masking tape and tape that down. After that, you're going to take some masking tape and tape your fabric down to the table so it won't move. Then you're going to take your tailor's chalk, find how long you want your skirt to be. I want mine to be 21 inches. That's 1 inch for seam allowance, so I actually want my skirt to be 20 inches. Then you're just going to start marking along that edge all the way around. Okay, there you go. So for this part, the second part of this cutting out thing, you're going to need to get your waist measurement. Mine's 34. Then add an inch on that, so that would be 35 for me. And then you divide that by 3.1 or pi. That for me is roughly 11. Then you're going to divide that number in half. And for me, that's about 5.5 inches. So now that you should have your waist measurement, mine's 5.5, you're going to mark it the same way that you marked the outside of your skirt. So we're going to get in here and start marking at 5.5 inches. Ta-da! So now that you have both circles cut out, you're going to start cutting into circles. So we've already added 1 inch seam allowance to this bigger circle, so just cut that one out. For the middle circle, the one inside here, we didn't mark anything because that would mess up the measurements. So what you're going to want to do is cut about a 1/2 inch seam allowance. There you go. Now decide how wide you want your waistband to be. I like my waistband to be pretty wide. So if you want it to be 4 inches long, you're going to want to cut out an 8-inch strip by how long your waist measurement is. So for me, that would be 34 inches by 8 inches.
So here you have your fabric for your waistband. I want mine to be 34 inches plus 1 inch for seam allowance, so I'm going to mark it right here at 35 inches. So just mark it right here like this. Now measure 8 inches down and then mark it with a straight edge all the way across. Then you're just going to start cutting it out. After that, iron your fold flat. Then take fusible interfacing and cut it the same way you cut your other fabric. You're going to want to put it shiny side down. Then iron it all down. Now that you have your waistband, you're going to want to pin it wrong side to your fabric. Sew all that up. Install a zipper. I used white so you can see it better. Then make a 1 inch hem in your skirt. Sew it up all the way around. And look at that, you're done. You made a totally cute circle skirt all by yourself. Look at you.